Hey everybody, I'm Tara Stack from Duluth, Georgia, just sharing about how faster way to fat loss has changed my life. I started off in January 2017 with a different program that I had success with. It was an at-home program where you buy a product and you get it shipped to you every single month, and it worked for me for about 9 months. I lost a significant amount of weight. I had a significant amount of weight to lose. I needed to lose 75 to 100 pounds. And so I lost 70 pounds and was doing great up until that 9-10 month point hit, which in faster way to fat loss, I've come to realize it's because I was not eating enough, and so my body worked for a while, but then it just stopped working. So I plateaued, and with the plateau, it happened for about 5 months, and I was super discouraged and ready to give up because it wasn't easy to eat that way all the time. The workouts were hard, and I was pounding it every day to try to get to this goal, and it wasn't happening. So I was approached by Amberly Devers, who is a friend of mine who had been talking about Faster Way for a while. She convinced me to jump in to a round in March. So I started the round in March right before we went on spring break. But really tried to stick to the plan on spring break, and found it to be not too difficult when I was on vacation. And then I really loved the workouts. I love lifting weights. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. I hate cardio, but the HIIT workouts were also enjoyable because it wasn't 45 to an hour of cardio or something like that, which I was kind of in the habit of thinking that this was what I needed to do as an overweight woman. So I continued on with the program and loved it. I think in my first round, I lost about 12 pounds, did another round, continued losing weight, and just loved the program, loved the workouts, loved the eating. I always hated forcing myself to eat breakfast in the morning because I was never very hungry. So it worked out. The intermittent fasting worked out. I really loved the carb cycling. And then as I started to do more research, and I've shared this in my live videos, I've shared this with social media and my friends, and even in my interview. My mom has early onset Alzheimer's. She's 63. She lives in a memory care unit. My aunt has early onset Alzheimer's. She's also in a memory care unit. She's 68. And my grandmother, their mom, died of early onset Alzheimer's when she was about 72. So it is something that runs in my family. It's an awful disease. It's a scary disease, and we've all known that there's been nothing we can do about it, really. And so as I've been studying about intermittent fasting and the keto diet and things like that, it's like been this light bulb that's gone off in my head that not only have I loved this program and have I loved, the workouts and the significant weight loss, the significant change in my body that has happened. I mean, I'm 98 pounds lost. I would like these last 2 pounds gone just so I could see it on the scale, but my body composition has changed so much. I am so toned now, more toned than I've ever been in my entire life. And but the most exciting thing for me, and this is what I've shared, and this is the reason why I decided that I do want to take the plunge and I did want to become a coach, is the fact that this is so good for your brain and so good for your memory and so good for fighting this disease that I almost feel like is inevitably what will happen to me. And so if I can push that back further, if I can enjoy my kids, if I can enjoy my grandkids like my mom cannot, then why wouldn't I do that? And why wouldn't I share this program with so many other people? I mean, I would love for this program to take fire all over the place because it just makes sense. I know that Amanda says, it's the most cutting edge and the most effective, program on the market now, but it's like I fully have drank from, drank the Kool-Aid. It's not only effective for weight loss, for, toning your body, for overall like physical health, but the mental health that this program provides is nothing that you're going to get trained in a gym, or nothing that you're going to learn by just, drinking a shake and doing an at-home workout. Like, this is legitimately good for your overall well-being. And all that to say, like, my whole life I've struggled with being overweight. I was called thick in middle school. I've always been a larger girl. It's just, I've never been a small person. Growing up, my family used to tease me and say, Tara could eat a cookie look at a cookie and gain weight. And just, having a lot of weight is something that I've always dealt with in my life. So to think that at one point in my life, at 36, that I can look and feel the way that I do now, like, if you would have told me this 2 years ago, if you would have told me this when I was in high school, I don't think I would have ever believed you. And so Faster Way to Fat Loss has changed my life. I love the program. I cannot wait to share it with the world. So thank you.